Thanks for tuning in to Lola.com's intern podcast, Internal Affairs. Before we get started, we'd love to invite you to the Lola.com Agile Operations Summit on November 6th in Boston, Massachusetts. Have you ever wondered why there isn't an event that's built for and celebrates the finance and ops people on your team? Well, now there is. With inspiring and educational speakers such as Barbara Corcoran from Shark Tank, thought-provoking discussion, lots of good food, and tons of fun, this event is a surefire home run.
And for all of our listeners out there, we'd love to give you $100 off. Simply use the code FINANCEHAPPY to get $100 off. At a finance and ops conference, it's only apt that we try to help you save some money. And because Lola loves its student interns so much, just like us too, we want you to come for free. Use the code FREELUNCH because hey, you will get some free lunch out of it. Go to lola.com/AOS to buy your tickets today.
All right, good morning. We're live from the Lola.com studio in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm here with my co-host, Ramsel Gonzalez. Welcome.
What's up, dudes?
And our guest today, Jamie Delprete.
Extremely happy to be here.
So Lola.com creates B2B software that makes traveling for business as easy and cost-effective as possible. You can book travel with our negotiated fares and built-in customizable company policies, manage your travel through a modern interface with our highly rated 24/7 VIP support, and lastly, report on travel with real-time visibility into travel spend and savings. We all love Lola.com, don't we?
That was a beautiful pitch. I am so ready to just sign up. Even though I work here, I'm like, I need to buy this software.
You can pay me directly.
Don't think that's how it works.
I actually have this software for personal use.
Oh, you do?
Although we get it for free, I went out and bought it.
Because you just wanted to support.
I believe in the product so
That's
much.
how much Jamie Delprete loves Lola.com.
Lola.
A customer
Lola
testimonial.
pack. Woof.
It's one like an R.
All right, well, let's get into Jamie some. So Jamie is on the engineering team as a summer intern.
Yes.
You're from Rhode Island.
Yes,
to URI.
I'm from Narragansett, Rhode Island. I go to the University of Rhode Island, and I'm studying computer science.
I thought you were going to be studying Rhode Island. It seems like everything's just about you as Rhode Island.
Oh, yeah, I'm a big Rhode Island guy.
Yeah, you're studying geography.
Smallest state with the biggest name.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, look it up. You got your computer.
Longest title?
Yeah, it's like Rhode Island and Providence plantations. Look it up.
I'm good.
Okay.
I believe you. You're a trustworthy guy, so I'm not going to go into it.
I feel
So
kind of bad
Boston
because
or
I
Providence?
know I
What's
got
better?
that wrong, but
Boston or Providence?
Boston all the way.
Okay, so
Providence,
you're not loyal, though. So you
Providence
like Rhode
doesn't
Island,
have
but
much
you're
to
not loyal.
offer as a city. We have like one mall. I think
It's a nice mall.
It's not a bad mall. It's really not. But Providence and Boston, it doesn't hold a torch to Boston really. That's just
The Providence Zoo is not that bad. Have you been
the
there?
Roger Williams Zoo? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been there. Are there any zoos in Boston?
There's the Franklin Park Zoo, which is
Okay.
up in Blue Hill
That's very
Ave.
nice.
That doesn't
Yeah.
seem right
What?
to have a zoo in the middle of a city.
It's like not in the middle. It's like out in the. It's like there's like a huge grass park area. So
Okay, so they're well taken care of.
yeah.
All right, well,
Fair
talking
enough.
about zoo animals, let's get into your college experience.
Okay.
So how do you like URI?
Oh,
You
URI
said
is a
you're
good time.
Studying computer science.
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, we're right by the beach. We get to rent all these beach houses, so it's a lot of fun. URI is a good school. It's got a good campus. I got no complaints.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's
You're
very
a
nice.
rising senior.
Yeah, I'm going to be a
correct?
senior next year, this coming fall. So hopefully I'll get that diploma and get out of there.
So Jamie is on the DevOps team here at Lola. Why don't you tell us some about how you got to Lola.com, how you got into the DevOps team specifically, and just a little bit about that experience.
Yeah, so I mean, I was applying to a bunch of different internships this winter, this fall, and I heard back from a couple companies, but they weren't that cool, and I don't want to throw around any names or throw any companies under the bus.
Definitely
but,
do not do that.
No, can't do that. But my older brother Robbie works for Lola.com, and he was nice enough to pass along my resume. They got back to me. I got an interview, and I saw the company. I saw everyone that was working here, and I fell in love, and I'm really happy I was able to get hired here, and this is a great place to spend your summer if anyone's looking for an internship next summer.
So how's it like working with your brother Robbie? I know that you guys live together now, correct?
Yeah,
In
it's a
Boston?
lot of Robbie, a lot of me and Robbie time, a lot of family time, but it's good. Robbie, I work with Robbie and Kyle. They kind of got two different styles. Kyle likes to teach me. Robbie kind of likes to just throw me in the deep end and say swim.
Sounds like an older brother.
Yeah, exactly. So the combination of those two has kind of given me a good experience, and I've learned a lot from like each of their different styles, and hopefully I'll have a lot of skills to take away at the end of the summer and just help me progress my career.
Nice. So I also have an older brother, and we used to live in a bedroom probably smaller than this room, and I had two brothers. I had to share bunk beds and him, and because of that we had to fight a lot, probably physical altercations.
Yeah.
Now that you're living together and working together, has it made your relationship better or worse?
That's a good question, honestly. So Robbie's a lot older than me, so I like to say we're making up for a lot of lost time.
That's beautiful.
That kind of sounds like he abandoned me as an older brother, but no, nothing like that. But it's really fun hanging out with Robbie. We share a lot of parallels, I've found. There's good things and bad things, but overall I've had a lot of fun hanging out with him and getting to know him a lot better, and I hope he'd say the same.
That was just a disclaimer in case Robbie is listening to this podcast.
Right, you're great, Robbie. Please.
Robbie's actually behind me right now.
Yeah, you can't see it in the frame.
Oh wait, yeah, we're on camera.
Don't worry, no, you can't see it in the frame. Don't worry about it.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about a current project you're working on with DevOps?
Oh, yeah, of course. So, the big project we're working on right now is we're using this orchestration tool called Jenkins. And basically what Jenkins allows us to do is every time there's a PR on GitHub, so every time someone creates a new feature, it'll automatically get piped into Jenkins and run all 400 and something unit tests we have for that software, or that feature rather. So that was really cool, and we're setting up these different pipelines. We're switching away from a different pipeline because Jenkins has a lot of different plugins we can use and has a lot more to offer. It's a lot more customizable. So we're going to set up a bunch of different pipelines, one for Lola desktop, one for Lola server. So that's in the works right now, which is really interesting to work on and configure all that.
So all the tests were being run on a different platform before that, and then you're just migrating to a new one?
Yeah, exactly. So everything's being run. Well, not everything. We haven't completely put everything on Jenkins, but yeah, that's the goal, is to get all of the tests being done on Jenkins, and it's triggered automatically, and it's got a lot of cool features for us to play with.
So we're doing a similar thing in marketing right now. We're switching from obviously you guys in engineering are working with Jira, which is a new tool.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
I love it.
To do product management, or project management, I should say. Now up in marketing, I am specifically doing product marketing, and we're trying to figure out a better way to manage that. And we've tested out a few different platforms, whether that be Monday or Trello, and we're trying to integrate Jira into that right now. So we're kind of in a phase where we're also migrating, and
so you understand the trial and error of
and
moving to a new platform.
No, it's great to get new features and be able to do a lot more, but at the same time there is so much headache that goes into it behind the scenes.
Hopefully this Jenkins makes us less dependent on an actual third-party company, and we can kind of make everything a bit more local within Lola and kind of customize it perfectly how we want it to work. So it's cool building something from scratch. There's a lot more that goes into it than even I thought, all this authentication stuff and all that. So it's really cool building something from scratch, and hopefully by the end of the summer I'll get to see that come to fruition, and all the tests will be running through Jenkins.
Nice. You can leave that with a little stamp of approval.
You've seen Jenkins, right?
I've seen the files. They fail because they're not perfect yet. When I submit a PR,
it's all good.
It's okay. I got scared because.
But you've seen it though.
Yeah,
it's pretty swanky.
I mean, I don't really know much about it other than when I see just the.
It gives you a green button or a red button.
Yeah.
You know how you did.
Yeah. Gotten reds mostly.
It's okay. We're pushing for that green.
Oh yeah, always going for the green.
It takes a few reds before you get a green. Am I right?
Am I right? You are right.
Third time's a charm, just like this podcast.
Yeah.
Had some significant audio engineering issues, but now internal affairs is absolutely thriving.
No fault of our own.
We're live.
Everything should
Amazon
work.
Prime shipping was not up to par.
No.
And getting our third mic, but here we are. Prime time.
Sweet deal.
All right, rapid fire question round. You ready, Jamie?
Sure.
No. Okay.
Wasn't ready the first time.
Number one, dream place to visit. On the clock.
Dream place to visit. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to have to go with Italy, because the more I talk about this margarita pizza, the more I think I want to go to the homeland and try some of that pizza out. So,
Yeah, I'm sure everyone
is
saw
it
that one
true
coming,
that like
so.
pizza wasn't invented in Italy?
I have no idea.
I
We
can't.
can call
That
it
might
Boston,
be a
if that
hot
makes you feel
take.
better.
Yeah.
That might be a hot take, and I could be sounding completely foolish, but maybe I'm right.
Boston North End. Pizza was invented here.
Yeah.
Boston North End
Yeah.
pizza thrives here.
It
I'll
was
say that
invented.
much.
Yeah.
All right, number 2. Favorite thing to eat out of a bowl?
Favorite thing to eat out of a bowl, ramen noodles. I like that. I like to drain a little bit of the broth out. Just keep a little bit. I don't drain all the broth out.
Okay.
But yeah, that's good for me.
You don't
out
like
of
it
a bowl.
swim in. You like kind of just like a little damp.
I'd go a little further than damp. I
Okay.
like to give them a little pool to swim around in.
Like a
but-
kiddie pool for your noodles.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're in standing depth.
Right. Like up to their
They're
torso.
not completely submerged.
3 feet, 3.5 feet.
Yeah.
But that works
Yeah.
good out of a bowl for me, for sure.
But gnarly.
Second would be cereal.
It's a
What kind of
classic.
cereal?
What kind of cereal? Oh, I'm a sucker for Frosted Flakes.
That's
Solid.
that's the correct answer for me.
Yeah.
Really? I like Lucky Charms. I think that's
No, I can't do Lucky Charms. The thing with Lucky Charms is it's like half terrible cereal, half great cereal.
Well, no, but that's
so
the
it's
thing,
kind
it's
of
all
like tough
relative.
to. But Frosted Flakes is just across the board good cereal.
Yeah, but when you get the charms, it like elevates your experience.
So you like to
much.
just set your expectations so
Really
low.
low.
The
It's
second
like
you get a
really
charm, you're like,
awful-
oh my
yeah,
god,
awful
yeah.
Cheerios, and then with a really nice sugary.
Yeah, they're like
surprise. It's
worse
basically-
than plain Cheerios,
Horrible,
I
yeah,
think.
horrible.
Yeah, it is.
So like
kinda
if
gross.
the charms are the marshmallows, what are the like the other things? Are those the Luckies or
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, who knows?
Who knows?
Okay.
Not even worth thinking about,
No.
really.
I mean,
That's Lucky
they're
Charms.
better, but it's okay. Biggest pet peeve. Go.
Oh, biggest pet peeve. Oh, I'm not sure. I guess I'd like to say I'm pretty easygoing and have no pet peeves.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I know. I definitely got a bunch. Just
That's a
didn't
weak
come
answer.
to mind.
Okay. Favorite sports team.
We can edit that out. Favorite sports team? I love the Celtics. So I'm very happy with what they're doing in the off season. We've got Kemba Walker, which is pretty cool. Any comments on that?
I'm not a sports guy, so
Not
I
a
couldn't tell you.
sports
But I
Yeah,
think
dude,
Jack is.
I am a big Celtics fan myself. I was
Yeah.
upset at Kyrie. I was upset at Terry Rozier referring to himself in the third person about 154 times.
Well, I was wearing my Scary Terry shirt yesterday, and so many people were like, "Gotta get rid of that, man." You know.
Well, I mean, he was so cool when he wore that Bledsoe jersey in the playoffs
he was.
last year. but
Last year, he was like the
he
pinnacle
ruined
of
it.
cool.
Exactly.
But I think I'm gonna keep the shirt and just like consider it a collector's item at this point.
Cool.
It's not worth burning. Good fabric.
Also fair.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
Jay,
in college.
Jay over
so-
here was one of those people, actually. He's got that smug look on his face.
Shout out to our production guy Jay here, just chilling on the sideline.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay.
Prod by Jay.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite Lola workplace perk.
Favorite Lola workplace perk? I gotta say, I love working with you guys. I love my team that I work with, and all the interns are really cool. So I guess I can't think of like a physical. Well, I guess that is a perk. I guess, yeah. Working with you guys is
You have
really
some
fun.
coffee in your hand. Like the
Yeah,
coffee
I mean,
machine.
coffee's great. Yeah, I'm saving a lot of money on coffee because
This
I
is
got the
true.
coffee
Cheers.
machine. Yeah,
Oh, cheers to that. Nice clank right there.
I've been dabbling in espresso too.
New world.
Kind of makes my mind go a mile
On
a minute.
purpose or
No, by accident. I can't figure out the coffee machine quite yet.
Yeah, me neither. Very nice. All right, I have one for you.
Okay.
It's raining out. Trying to chill. Are you watching movies? Are you playing video games? Are you reading a book? What are you doing?
Okay. Not a huge movie guy.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't mind a good movie, but it's got to be like really up my alley. I can't just. I don't trust the old. Do you want to try this movie type thing? Like I gotta know.
You gotta know. There needs to be some history behind it.
Yeah. I need some like background information. It's got
Mm-hmm.
to have a strong cast. You know, I'm kind of a movie snob in that regard.
you're a Rotten Tomatoes guy?
I'm not really a Rotten Tomatoes guy. I just kind of take it like word of mouth, what people are saying about it, which I guess Rotten Tomatoes would kind of just like accumulate all that information for me.
That's exactly what it does.
Yeah, I should look into that. I'll write that down. Rotten Tomatoes.
Let's just talk a little bit more about your internship here at Lola.
Okay.
So, what are some things that you've really enjoyed about the internship, and maybe some things that have surprised you about it? I know in the marketing department, at least, we've gotten like an unbelievable amount of leeway to pursue what we're interested in and what we think that we're really good at.
Yeah.
And doing less kind of busy work, I guess, which is something that I think most people doing internships at like this stage in our lives don't really have the ability to do. So has that been like a similar experience for you or something different?
Yeah, I mean, from an engineering standpoint, I bet Ramsel would agree. They treat us like we're full-time employees, kind of like what you were saying, and we're doing meaningful work. There's a lot of stuff we definitely have to learn right off the bat, and I think that's to be expected. But yeah, other than that, they're treating us like full-time employees. Like, everyone's been really helpful and open to teaching me stuff. And like I said, I bet Ramsel would agree. So that's been really awesome. And I love my team too. I really love Katie, Kyle. Working with Robbie is really awesome. And they're like a lot of fun. They're also really smart people, and they've been doing a great job like teaching me everything and showing me the ropes. So.
Yeah, I think the team at Lola is just unbelievable in its just like intelligence, competency, diversity, and just like ability to work together as a team. I think that's extremely important.
Yeah, very friendly group of people. Like, definitely a group I would hang out with outside of work, or like even the stuff we do after work is like really fun. And,
catch a baseball game with them.
Catch a baseball game with the squad. Why not? We
did do that last
game
week.
night. We got what else? I think we're doing Smash today after work, Ramsel. So you can put your money where your mouth is.
Wow. I'm not gonna be there.
Oh, you're leaving early?
No, I just can't.
Oh, understand.
I'm leaving at a normal time, but just can't be after.
Okay.
He doesn't want to hang out with you. That's what he's saying.
It's kind of true, essentially.
I've been catching that vibe all summer.
Oh, no. I'm not trying to throw out any vibes.
All right. Well, Jamie, thanks so much for being with us today. Ramsel.
Anytime.
Fantastic co-hosting.
Jamie, you've been wonderful.
We'll be back next
Thank
week
you,
for episode
Ramsel.
2 of Internal Affairs, the Lola.com intern podcast.